In this video, we are going to discuss what you should do when you have a fixer-upper home that you need to sell, so stay tuned. What's up everyone? My name is Sean Connors with the Sean Connors Realty Group, and if this is your first time seeing one of my videos or being on this channel, then click the subscribe, like the video if you want to hear more content that is similar to this. And again, this channel is dedicated to helping you become real estate savvy and grow your real estate IQ so that you feel comfortable, confident, and successful the next time that you decide to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. So like I said in the beginning, this video is about what to do when you have a home that's a fixer-upper and you need to sell it. And there are a variety of reasons why a home falls into disarray. There are a variety of reasons why for some reason you can't keep up with it the way that you would like to. And I don't want to go down that rabbit hole too much, but I want to focus more on what you should do when you're listing the home for sale that needs work. So the first thing that I'm going to suggest is that you clean the property out as much as you possibly can. Get rid of the debris, move the furniture, throw out what needs to be thrown out, take the garbage out, whatever it is that you need to do in order to clean the property as much as possible, because you want the buyers, whether they're investors or first-time home buyers or what have you, you want them to see the home for what it's worth now. You want them to see the discrepancies so that they don't try and nitpick later, and say, well, there was a bookshelf and there was a couch in front of that wall and we couldn't see it, so we want the price reduced anymore. You want to clean it out as much as possible so that people can walk through comfortably and see it for the value that it's in right now. The second thing that I'm going to suggest is that you decide up front if you want to work with a cash buyer or if you want to work with someone that has to get mortgage financing. And the reason why that's important to think about up front is if you need to sell quickly and you don't want to deal with all the inspections and deal with the mortgage contingency and all the stuff that comes along with a buyer that has to have a mortgage in order to purchase the home, then you want to deal with an investor. And there are a lot of benefits to dealing with an investor in the fact that they'll pay cash, they can close quick. For the most part, they just have to come through the house one time and they'll waive the inspections and it'll be a done deal. But the downfall of that is generally cash buyers are gonna offer you less than what you can most likely get from a mortgage buyer. And again, it could be a first-time home buyer, someone that is not willing, or someone that is willing to put a little sweat equity into the property in order to see the upside. But again, think about it before you list a home on the market, because in some cases, you don't even have to put the home on the market to get a cash buyer. If you're working with a good agent who has the buyer pool, you can do something that's off market to make it more conducive for you. The third thing that I would suggest is you be aware of the amount of work that needs to be done and make sure that is reflected in the price of the home. You cannot list a home where the market value is $350,000 and it needs 40 or 50 grand worth of work for $350,000. You have to be cognizant of the fact that if your home needs work, it has to be priced accordingly, or it's just gonna sit on the market. If you're not willing to price the home accordingly, then put the work into it in order to bring it up to the value of the neighborhood. But again, price it accordingly. I say this all the time to all sellers, and this is no exception. You have to price the home right in order for it to sell quickly. So there are my 3 big tips for you if you have a home that's a fixer-upper and you need to sell it. Again, just be mindful of the price, be mindful of the work needed, be mindful that you're probably going to get offers that are much lower than what you want or what you need to walk away. If you take these 3 things into account, you will have no issue selling your property that needs work. If you found value out of this video, or if you have any other additional questions, just comment below. Like this, share it with your friends. If you know someone that has a fixer-upper that they need to sell in Downingtown, Westchester, Exton area, tell them to give me a call. Look forward to speaking with you soon, and have a good one.